Welcome all, and happy Easter. That would be because it's raining outside. Nice little shader effect making the ground look all wet. Hello Doug Beelan, welcome. So I went ahead and I built up some more Britannia infrastructure for the one item that I had originally planned on making that helps overland travel. I ended up making something that was far cheaper production-wise in the helicopter stick, which it's very fast vertically, but not so great horizontally. I also went ahead and I made the munch dew that eats leaves, and if I can, oh, here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. It's all right. And those leaves are being eaten by that flower. 5 per second. And each one makes as much mana as, I think, 6 of these flowers, running for a whole second. So we're talking about one of those is worth 30 of these, I think. Much faster mana production. It will eat them until it runs out, or until its internal buffer fills up, which it's probably not going to do because I'm pulling it out at least as fast as it's coming in. Yeah, that bar is not moving. It's all going over into this spreader, into this pool. And then the saw will cut the tree down. I have this saw running very slow. This is kind of a hack. I don't have a completely robust system that only cuts the tree down once the leaves are gone. So instead I cut it very slow and I get most of the leaves, and then space is cleared for the next tree. And that charcoal gets cooked up and eventually popped over here to this barrel and the funnel on top, where the end of flames will eat it. I put a protective cover on the belt so that nothing falls on the belt and gets cooked and destroyed that I don't want. Oof. Copper Hawk just sucked all those logs in. Now they're going along the conveyor belt. Sparkle. This is almost the entire infrastructure for Britannia. Let me sleep the night away. I don't want zombies. Stage 1. Stage 1 is the Petal Apothecary. It makes flowers. Stage 2 is a mana pool. It stores mana, but it also infuses mana into some valuable everyday items for advanced crafting. Stage 3 is the Runic Altar, which makes runes. And that's all I made for the Potato Quest, because that's all I needed. But it goes farther. Stage 4 is the Terrestrial Agglomeration Plate. It does one thing. It makes Terra Steel, which you can make some netherite-grade armor from, but it's also a crafting ingredient for, again, stuff that comes later on in the tech tree. This takes a few thousand mana to infuse the ingredients, and then half of a pool. Half a pool for 1 ingot, and that's a 1,000,000-point pool. So you really need to have your mana production well and truly established before you start making Terra Steel. The next stage is the Portal to Alfheim, which is how you would say Elfhome if you were in a Thor comic book. And this needs its own pair of mana pools with Natura pylons above them. There's that rendering bug. There's actually a green crystal in these that you can't see. And then once that is on, you can activate it. And that opens the portal to Alfheim. And you walk through this, and nothing happens because it's just a trading portal. It's not for people, it's for things. You can refine mana-infused items by an additional step by throwing them in there. And that is what I'm going to do, because I want to make Rod of the Bifrost. I have to infuse this stuff. So that's done. I throw these into the Elf Kingdom. And then I can make the Rod of the Bifrost. Back to the Forest of Twilight with us. So I've done the first 2 mandatory para-bosses. I have done 2 of the next 3 pairs. What I need to do now is go after the Yeti and the Ice Queen. It's going to be one of these. The Snowy Forest or the glaciers. 900 meters that way. Oh, that definitely looks like snow over there. Now, the last realm we were in, the Dark Forest and the Urgast, was probably one of the most thoroughly fleshed out areas as far as design and boss challenge and situational storytelling. And unfortunately, it's kind of a step in the other direction for the next 2 zones we are going to go into. They're some of the least well developed. Let's just run from here. Rid of this wolf that's chasing me. Oh, here we go. The Yeti Caves. I think. Well, there's certainly stuff inside, and I should have put this necklace on. There we go. Hello, legally distinct Domokun. These are Yeti, regular Yeti. They're technically hostile, but they don't attack you. They pick you up and throw you. Turn my auto feeder on. Sorry for the clicks. I'm wondering if these will not respawn as a result of my necklace. That was the goal. I want these to not respawn. I heard a wolf. These do make the fight annoying. If I get close enough, it's going to spawn the big guy. Out of that box right there. I have never tried this strategy before. Last time I fought these, I had overpowered armor and weapons for the entire time. I think that's enough. Oh, by the way, yes, these are ice physics. Gamers love ice physics. All developers should put them in all their games. I believe he is immune to arrows, at least during some of his phases. Oh yeah, he picks you up too. I am not sure... Does this work? Oh, I see. He picked me up. This might be a more useful camera view. So yeah, not when he's in the right phase. Where am I on the map? Okay. Twilight Glacier region is to that way, the west, where the sun is never going down. So the Rod of the Bifrost. If I can get myself out of here. It creates a magical rainbow road. Extra useful when you have a horse. Oh, did I forget to bring a cage? No, I was smart. These are penguins! Hello, penguins! And capturing a penguin is a bingo. And then I let it out because, well, yeah, they're cute, but I don't have any place to put a penguin. Here's the Aurora Palace. At the top of this is the Snow Queen, who I have to defeat. I'm going to go in a little bit of it just to show it off. But I'm actually going to come back out and propel her up to the top of this. That is a Snow Guardian. One of the special guards that are in here. These drop snowballs, which are actually fairly worthless. It's a stable ice core. They shoot icicles at you. There's also an unstable ice core. They melee you, and if you kill them, they explode a few seconds later, and they convert some blocks around them into different materials. Go away, birch planks. And you can see what I'm saying about how undeveloped this is. It's just Aurora blocks and birch. That's basically it. Behind me now. I like that conversion effect. It's weird that it turns into clay, but in a way, it gives you the chance to. It's like the second explosion is what actually knocks holes in the wall, but the first one gives you a palpable warning that something bad's about to happen. And let's go up. Parachute helmet, just because I don't want to fall too much. Where's the center? Well, this sure seems to be the center. Try again here. Oh, that's very close. She likes to build her ceilings thick. I'll give that much to her. We are getting close. Very close. Oh no. This is probably bad. Her being out here means she's not restrained by geometry anymore. I can shoot her. If I hit the ice block, the arrows will bounce back, though. Like that. Ow. On the plus side, her AI may be confused by being so open. But she normally bounces up and down and tries to corner you, drop down on you. I think I'm just going to tank her at this point. She's not terribly mobile. Well, other than the she can fly part. If you ignore that, she's not very mobile. And then I imagine this is not the first place. This is the first place they went. I did not get the nice bow. The tri-bow shoots 3 arrows, and it shoots them in a vertical spread, unlike the crossbow, which shoots them in a horizontal spread, and this is much less useful. The bow I wanted was the Seeker bow. It fires homing arrows. Those are exactly as powerful as they sound like they are. You almost don't have to aim. It's nice. It's very nice. And the Snow Queen trophy. I should be immune to the acid rain now. Twilight Highlands, yes. And no damage, no negative status conditions. I'm going to have to leave the horse behind, sorry. Climbing the stairs is too hard. Now, I need to go... Well, ideally, you go down, you find some magic beans, and then you go up, where the giants live, because that's how you get to where the giants live. You plant beans and climb up the beanstalk. Everyone knows that. Propeller or hang glider hat. Otherwise, I will fall before I can come up again. And let's see what the giants look like. Oh my god! They're horrible! I've never seen a creature that ugly and menacing in my life. Be gone, foul beast! Besmirch my presence no more! So the first one had the item I wanted. This has the one I need. They always look like you, by the way. So this is the land of the giants. These will keep spawning from this giant house made of giant cobblestone with their giant oak. Yes. I'm ready for Sephiroth. This is... So the best looking sword in all of Minecraft is something called the Ender from Ender.io. That is my personal opinion. I will fight you for it. This is the second best looking sword in all of modded Minecraft. You saw it here. So I've gone up, now I need to go down. It's a house that is unrelated to my quest. I'm hearing whoa, yes. They're still under me. Music is playing. That's a lot of red. Caves. Okay, Torchbow. Let's light it up. Put that there to mark where I have to come in. Oops. Well, I'm committed. And once again, I should have put the other necklace on. I still can. Necklace. There. Tick, 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 tick. That... giant obsidian. There's only one thing in the world that can cut through giant obsidian. Ugh. That's a giant's pickaxe. That's a sight. Oh, that was still the corner. Wow. I was lucky, I guess, last time that I found an entryway through a hole at the bottom of the stream. This is much farther down than that was. Inventory not yet generated. That means put my lucky hat on first. The Lamp of Cinders. Magic beans. If I ever want to actually grow a and I apologize for the clicking. Oh yes, the there's a reason I use this particular texture pack. Put speculars on things. You need the right shader support, but I have the right shader support. Looks good. And this is the way I came up. And using the Lamp of Cinders, I can now burn through this vine here. When necessary. I probably don't have to burn through a whole lot of it. In fact, it was probably defeating the giant that turned the acid rain on here. Past the thorns, not yet implemented. So if you try to break these vines... Well, actually, I'm not going to do it because it's going to take too long. Oh, I have an axe. Oh, there's vines blocking the door. I'll chop my way through them. Oops. Now there's more vines. I'll just chop through those. Oh, this isn't working now, is it? However, the Lamp of Cinders... that gets you through. Oops. Apparently you can't even walk on it. Ouch. Let's see how far down these go. I believe lava doesn't do anything to them. The intent is nothing works except the intended solution of the Lamp of Cinders. Can I go down farther? No. And all of these blocks are, in fact, takeable. You can bring them home, build stuff out of them. Central courtyard. I did not bring... I did bring this. Join our Discord server to follow development of the mod, and then the link. Yeah, this is the final boss. Yes, it's anticlimactic. This mod is famous for being anticlimactic this way. All those boss fights, and you end up here, and yeah, we'll finish this someday, some century. What's it take to turn this into something like the Lich's Castle? Primarily define the end boss. There's also an intention to have some parkour areas. Plus, there are some mobs that the graphics are designed, but they have no AI and no special attacks. Some sort of basement. I'm not sure exactly what is down here. It's very pink. I'm also surprised... Oh, there are no monsters because I'm still wearing the no monster spawn necklace. You know, I'm okay with that. Actually, no, let's experiment. There should be some monsters now. See, when I leave it on and it works, I don't even notice. Blue force field, unbreakable. I don't know what the plan is for these. I can't see through them. This is breakable. But I haven't even seen loot chests, which makes sense. There's nothing here to beat. You shouldn't have a reward. Yeah, nothing is inside. Nothing's in the box. I think head back to the overworld. Take a short break because it's a good break spot. And then head for some more traditional goals, like, say, find the Ender Dragon. Parkour Area 1. Unique monster? Question mark. I need a potato. At one point, I had made roughly 3,000 of these tiny potatoes. But I didn't use them for anything. Hello, tiny potato. One thing you can use them for is to give them an item. Oh. Let's start finding an underground stronghold. That way. Rah! My face. Oops. Junk. Jump, jump. That direction. And poof, it's gone. So if my home was here pointing this way, I can actually triangulate. It's going to be here-ish. Very, very rough destination. I don't know if I can throw this in the water. Yes. And it's behind me, so we are getting close. I'm going to start digging. And let's do the straddle trick. Actually, this is a structure I'm looking for. I am a dum-dum. I have a structure compass. Jung's better strongholds. It is 6 meters that direction. Okay, I am not that far off. Although this doesn't tell me the depth. It's that way-ish. Oh, it was 30 meters, 3 meters below me. Nice. I was almost there. I will propeller or warp out of here, so there's no reason for me to use these ladders here. Okay. I'm very much up in the ceiling. Oops. I do like... Well, first of all, I'm going to put my No Monster Spawn necklace on. Now... You are right there. I like this redo. This is a very nice reworked central stronghold. Especially this courtyard. The fake dragon heads on the wall and all the flags. The Enderman flags. And at this point, I will absolutely... Yeah, it's here. I need to go here. I should not be able to see through the walls like this. Oh well. And it's in this direction. Trying to jump scare me, huh? Well, it kind of worked. And make a beeline for this and break it. Hate those things. That mob in particular is... I don't know what those are. And at this point, I should have... Looked like there was stuff in the area. There was not stuff. That was back to the outside world. That was an ordinary cave. I need 12. I need all 12. Any one of these might be pre-filled. You can occasionally, it's astronomically rare, but find one that's already functioning. But generally, you need to fill these. And I only have 11 of these eyes. I'm going to have to come back. So I don't think there's any lava. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, envelope glider. Then ultimate. And a bed. Woof. If the dragon breathes at me, which I suspect it's going to. And I need to not look them in the eye. Fortunately, I don't have to bridge from here anywhere. Oh, I didn't bring a tuba. That has a tuba. Sometimes monsters spawn with instruments. There is a bingo for hitting an instrument mob with its own instrument. And I have a tuba from earlier. And I completely forgot to bring it. It's in my other backpack. So there. Alright, that's what these are for. And I actually filled some with regular Ender Air too, which is used for other things, but not what I want. I don't know what you are, but I don't like you. These will heal the dragon, so you need to destroy... You really want to destroy all of them first. Destroy that one when I'm not right next to it. In fact, White, I'm not going to lie, it makes this fight so much easier. I don't think I can hit that one. Yep. That's the reason I brought these. These shoot straight through everything. Actually, I didn't expect that. So either it's passing right through because that's a block and it passes through blocks. No, I was wrong about that being easy mode. I'll just have to break this open the old-fashioned way. That hit me from there. I have to come around the other angle. Can I do this straight down? No, the hitbox is truly what I thought it was. There's just that one, huh? Alright. How did that miss? I can see it sticking out of the side. Bonk. That actually hit it. I can probably just finish the fight from here because it's going to be immune to arrows while it's there. It is not like Enderman. There's a lot of light in that direction. I like that effect. This is truly some weird terrain generation. Yeah. It's going there. Weird. I have looked at an Enderman. Oh dear. I have taken a lot of durability loss on my parachute helmet, and I really don't want to be in the air, unfortunately. If I can hit the head, it should hurt more. And bingo! That is a spiffy looking sword. I want it. The slumbering lichblade. Tortured souls, you say? And, oh look, an egg! This has a mod where every kill drops the egg, so I'll just mine it and... Oops. Alright. Ender things teleport. You cannot mine the egg normally. Now, there are ways... Both people I see, they bring a piston and they push it, but I just do this. Actually, I should dig two under it. It falls the same way sand does, which means if it needs to fall on something that doesn't let it fall all the way down, it will pop free. Like that. Because it can't land on top of the torch. The torch doesn't have a full, flat, flush top. And it can't land in the same space as a torch, because you can't have two things in the same spot ever. Well, mostly ever. And I have an egg. And the end credits. The titular end. One last thing I am going to do is look for elytra, because I want some. Now, having defeated the Ender Dragon once, that should have created one thing in the sky. There it is. Now, I could fly across the void, but this is a guaranteed teleport to somewhere interesting. Give it some time to think. Excellent point about the tuba, though I don't know if the one with the tuba is still there. This has now given me a big jump and a head start on finding some new biomes. Structure compass, which is right here. End city? City nether? There, I don't know what it's called now. There's 1 kilometer that way. Done. They are some nice trees. The only thing I dislike is that by the time you get here, you're so well established. I have always had a problem figuring out exactly how to use them in my building. But there are giant crimson forests. There are purple and gold, or blue and gold forests. There are forests of bubbly plants that you walk over them and you get lifted into the air briefly. There are gigantic spires of crying obsidian. There is whatever this is, which is effectively dead. This is dead coral. They've used it as mountains. There is some storytelling there. That looks like the entrance to an end mine shaft. I have chorus fruit now. Or at least I have a chorus flower. I'm not going to go in there. The mine shafts in oh, darn it. Here's another one. You know what? I will have a tuba now either way. Get back here. Now I have a tuba. Here we go, end city. I don't see a ship. This is an original style in city. I think this is the first one my structure compass found. Oh, hello. They're apparently quite common. You're around here somewhere. Not you. And yes, I see no ship here. So no elytra for me. Let's head this direction. That is creepy and nifty and wow. And that is bone. This is literally a floating fossil. More dead coral. Let's just fly. See, these are the trees I was talking about, and I have never seen them lit like this with shaders before. That's nice. And that's two different biomes, the green and the purple-blue. Is this Skyrus? Bulbis. I knew there was an ith in it. Like, I'd love to build something with this, but you have to plan for it, which means you have to know it's there. And your first time in, you don't. This is a different kind of city. These have vendors? We'll see if something blue shows up on the map. No, I am not seeing any NPCs on as blips. Per Endstone. This is reminiscent of the Deep Dark. That's exactly what this portal is. I wouldn't be surprised if this warps me somewhere. In fact, I'm tempted to go through it. Endermites, though. Any chests around this portal? Something is here. Oh, these things. Cosmic Carp. Cosmic Cod, sorry. They are fish. Even the end has fish. I don't see any chests. I have an ender infection. Alright, through the portal we go, assuming it is a portal. It sure looks like it. And I go back to the central area. Not bad. So let me check my bingos. We did advancements. We blacked out the beginning board. Did not quite get a bingo on the capturing. I got the penguin tonight. The lobster I got, well, very early. They're all in the river. A nautilus, a forgotten, and a leviathan. I have never actually seen those. Defeating enemies, I mostly farmed this off screen. Eating food, I punted on, although I have an idea where to get some of these. I got a bingo line on fair challenges. And as for grand challenges, one of these is actually remotely feasible, but I'm not going to do it now. I ran out of time. Out of all the grand challenges, that's probably the only short-term one. I made some Botania stuff. I made some Create stuff. I made a little bit of architecture. Okay, my Botania it's practically a lawn lab. You just build machines in your lawn like your typical Minecraft player who's just goal-oriented, not building prettiness. In the house, I moved in. Someone left it here, and I bought it off Zillow for the low price of 0. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. I'm going to call Create and Travel and Create done. Next week, no stream. I am going to be with family watching the eclipse. And the week after that, I don't know, but it'll probably be Minecraft. And I hope to see you then. Until then, again, happy Easter, and have yourself a great week. Thank you, and good night.